everyone! Welcome to our Instagram Live fitness class. Lindsay and Christine. We'll give everyone a chance to settle in. Today's class is going to be all seated work. So if you can have a sturdy chair, or if you're a wheelchair user, you can stay in your chair. For today's class, we're going to be using a set of light weights. If you don't have light weights, you can use water bottle, cans, or nothing, up to you. We're also going to be using a dowel, so you can use a broomstick. You can also use a rolled up towel or pillowcase, or again, nothing at all. It's up to you. You can just use your body weight. Everything today will be done in seated. We'll be giving options for those who may not be able to use both arms at the same time or need a little extra support. But just listen to your body, move at your own pace, and adapt things as needed. We'd like to thank our friends at Flex for Access for sponsoring these live classes. You can check them out at their website, Flex for Access. And they provide adaptive fitness opportunities for those who may not be able to afford it for themselves. And yeah, I think we're gonna get ready to get started soon. So if you have a sturdy chair, you can join us. We're gonna try and sit nice and tall today. And once again, if you need water or anything, take breaks, move along with us. And if you're not able to stick with us the whole class, it'll all be recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel at the end. Great. Let's start just by doing some nice head circles. So nice and slow. The other direction, bringing both shoulders forward. One more. Great. Okay, you're gonna have your hands on your lap, or if you need to, you can have them on your armrests. We're gonna be moving through cat and cow, so we're going to round our spine, drop your chin, and then sitting up nice and tall, arching through your back, chest open and proud. Good. Rounding through the spine, and then opening up through the body. One more time, rounding through the spine and opening up. Good. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to bring both arms out to the side, and you're going to flip palms up and then palms down. Good. We're going to rotate through the shoulder joint, so it should be coming from the shoulder and not just the forearm. If it's too hard to do with both arms and you want to run for support, you can do one at a time. That's totally fine. use that arm to push you up or use your core. Good. Reaching over. Now we're going to go into our cardio section. Now if you need a little bit of a break or just grab some water before we get into the good stuff, you can take your time, but we're going to start with some marching. So we're going to use our arms to pump. If you are able to, you can try and lift your feet up or just do little taps with just the heel. Get as much lower leg as possible. If not, you can just stay pumping the arms. Punch outs. We're going to start with our alternating jabs, and then we're going to move into a bit of a combo with jabs and hooks. So to start off, arms are going to be up at the ready. Start alternating left and right. You can add a little bit of that trunk lean if you're able to. Keep these strong. Don't try and get full elbow extension. Five more punches on each side. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to take those jabs and add 2 hooks. So you're going to jab with one arm, jab with the other arm, take your arm around, hook with one arm, hook with the left. Good. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, going jab, jab, hook, hook. Beautiful. Strong arms here, coming all the way out into the middle with those hooks. Good. 2 more of these. Jab, jab, hook, hook. Last one, jab, jab, hook, hook. Awesome. All right, next we're gonna go into our side reach. Now we can add a toe tap to this, but that's what it look like. You're gonna reach one arm up, over to the side. Your same leg is gonna tap out to the opposite side, coming back in, and then switch. If you want to do just the arms, that is totally okay. So it look like this. Reaching over, lateral lean, try tapping, or even just lifting the leg, whatever it is you're able to do. Long arms here, reach as far as you can, tap out as far as you can control. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into another arm combination. We like to call this head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So what that's going to look like, we're going to start with our hands on our shoulders. We're going out to the side, back in, up overhead, back in, out to the side, shoulders, down, and up. Out, in, up, in, out, in, down, in. Good. Up,
out, in, up, in, down, in. It might get a little confusing. You just do whatever you're able to do. Think of this middle reach as our center point. So out, and then we're going up, back out again, and down, and out, and up, and out, back down. It's going to be really great for the shoulders. Now, if it is a bit much, you can just stay going down, skip the overhead. Almost there. Okay, last round here. Down, middle, up, and out. Beautiful. Our last little exercise for this circuit is going to be unilateral rainbow. So what we're going to do is going to take one hand, the other can stay on armrest or on the upper leg to stabilize, and you're going to reach across and draw a rainbow over to the other side. And switching sides. So you're starting from across your body, coming up and around. Try to make these nice and big. Stabilize with that other hand. Now if you give it a big wave. Doing great. Almost there, guys. Five more each side. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Last one here. Let those arms just relax. You're going to give a little shake out, a little shoulder roll, whatever helps. Grab some water, take a rest here, and we're going to move on to our strength next session.
Okay, so if you have a weight, you're going to grab one. If you don't, then you can just use water bottle, can, or nothing at all. That's totally fine. We're going to start with our weight in one hand. It doesn't matter which one you start with. Your other arm can be used for support if needed. So we're going to be starting with bicep curls. So bring your arm down by your side, bending just at the elbow to bring it to the shoulder. Nice and controlled to bring it back down. Good. This is all about control, not speed. Trying to stay nice and tall while we bring that weight to the shoulder. Coordinate your own speed, that's totally fine. Let's do one more here. Good. So keeping your weight in the same hand, using your other hand for support, you can hold on to the armrest with your thigh. You're going to lean over towards that weight, and then using your core to bring yourself back up. So only leaning as far as you can control it, and coming back up. Trying to keep shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Try not to let the opposite hip raise up. Try to keep both hips seated. 3 more. 2 more. Good. Last one. Awesome. Okay. Same arm still. Bringing the arm straight out to shoulder height, keeping it straight, elbow long, and then bringing it back down. If it's too much to bring it all the way to the shoulder, you can stop lower, that's totally fine. We just want to keep the elbow straight and the shoulder away from the ear. If it's too much of the weight, you can also put it down. We're focusing more on control for these strength exercises. Good. Let's go for 4. And to the other arm. You can give that one a little shake. Okay, going back into our bicep curls. Bringing the weight down to your side, up towards your shoulder. Nice and slow and controlled, especially on that lowering. You don't want to just drop the arm down. Staying nice and tall through the spine. Almost there. Keep it going. Good. 3 more here.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble.
2 more.
Like a fire, like a fire, like a fire.
And 1.
Unpredictable.
Beautiful. Okay, arm down by your side. Nice and long. Leaning over towards that weight. And then using your core to bring yourself back up. Once again, only leaning as far as you can control, bringing yourself back up.
I go all in to lose or win. Building something
Nice and
else.
slow.
It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
2 more. Last one. Awesome. Okay, staying nice and tall, keeping arm long, bringing it out to shoulder height, and then lowering it back. Good. Once again, moving with control. If the weight's too much, you can put the weight down or move in less range.
You're so
Staying
different,
nice and tall through the
kind
spine.
of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people
Let's
say.
go for 3
I'm going crazy.
and 2
Don't know how you make it me feel this way. What can I say?
and 1. Great. Okay, we're gonna put the weights down now. You can give that arm a little shake. Now we're gonna grab either our dowel, broomstick, rolled up towel, or pillowcase, whatever you've got on hand, or nothing at all if that also works. You can do this completely equipment free. So we're gonna start by grabbing on with our hands, overhand grip, and we're gonna start with our kayaking. So we're gonna go into circles, or pretend like we're kayaking downstream. Try to keep these circles the same size. Don't want to go too big or too small, whatever works for you, honestly. Sitting up nice and tall. Try not to hit Lindsay. Kayak for a couple more seconds here. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, sticking with the same grip, we're gonna go into a clean, into an overhead press. So what that's gonna look like is you're gonna start arms straight out in front. You're gonna bring your dowel or pillowcase up to our shoulders, and then if you're able to, press up overhead. Slowly lower, and come back down. Now, if the overhead's not an option or not something that you're comfortable doing, you can stay just with the clean here, and then come back down. We're gonna go for the full movement, so coming up, push overhead, nice and controlled, bring it back down, and slowly lower. Up, overhead, slowly down, and all the way down. Good. Remember to stand or sit nice and tall through our sit bones as we do this. Bring up to under our chin, pushing overhead, back to chin, and down.
down, and lower. Good. Awesome. So we're sticking with the same grip here, and we're going to go into this mini deadlift back extension. So what that's going to look like is you're just going to slowly lower, arms extended, lower your hip, or lower your chest, hinging at the hips to where you feel like you can control, and then slowly come back up. Try and maintain neutral spine here, so don't try and crank your neck too much. So keep looking at us doing this. You want to keep chin tucked, arms long, dowel or towel contact with your legs, and only as far down as you can control. You will probably feel a bit of a weight shift because we're moving forward into your feet. Let that stabilize you. And slowly come back. Good, you gotta do great. Follow along, slow on the way down, control on the way back up. And 3 more here, down, slow. Control up, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna do that all again one more time. The only difference with this one is our kayak, what we're gonna start off with, instead of going forwards like we did in the beginning, we're gonna go backwards now. So we're making backward circles, back up, still on control moves here, sitting up nice and tall. So be aware of your surroundings when you're doing this, especially if you are using a broomstick or a dowel. You might need to create a little bit of extra space. Good, almost there. We're gonna go for another 5 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping that same grip. Nothing changes for the rest of these movements. We're doing the same clean into overhead. Again, if this is all you can do, we'll just stick with here. You can come with us overhead. We're gonna press, slowly lower, and back down. Up, push, slow down, and all the way down. Okay, keep it going. Be strong. Keep the tempo the same. So you want to control. You want to just drop down. Slowly lower and slowly push up. 3 more. Up. Back down. All the way down. Last 2. And last one here. Clean. Overhead. Back down. And fully down. Awesome. Our last little exercise for this little bit with our dowel is going to be those mini deadlift back extensions. So slowly lowering your broomstick, towel, pillowcase, whatever it is you're using, or nothing at all. Just keeping your arms extended and slowly hinging at the hips. Shifting our weight forward into our feet. Keeping chin tucked. Neutral spine. And bring yourself back up.
Sometimes I feel
over pillowcase, whatever, off to the side. And last one, we're not gonna need any equipment for this, it's just gonna be body weight.
Okay, so we're gonna give it our best shot. If there's anything you need to modify for yourself, it's totally fine. So we're gonna be starting with lift offs. So you're gonna be holding onto the side of your chair, or if your chair is armrests, a little bit easier to do, you can push up through there. So you're gonna be pushing through your arms to lengthen the triceps, and then lower. So ideally, you'd be able to get a little bit of lift through the body and slowly lower yourself down. So we don't want to plop. We want to do a nice tricep extension. Getting nice and tall. And you can also think about opening your chest as you push through your hands. Let's do 2 more of these. Push through. Last one, push. And lower. Okay, next one will be squeezing our shoulder blades together, scapula squeezes. So you can either have hands on your thighs if you need support, or you can have your arms in front of you. So we're going to be doing squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then bringing them forward. Squeezing, and relax. Good. As you squeeze, your chest will naturally open up. We still want to keep our core engaged. We don't want to let our ribs splay open. Good. Squeezing. Imagine there's like a pencil between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze to keep it there. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. The next one, again, we're going to use 2 hands or 1. We're going to do cross body chop. So we're going to use both hands. You're going to link your hands together. We're going to bring them up overhead. And then we're going to cross them back down. Otherwise, you can use one arm like Christine, and the other arm can be down for support. So we want to get some rotation through the spine. Again, we're not going fast. We're moving for control. Last 2 here. Awesome. Okay, going back to our lift offs, again, using your armrest or the sides of your chair. Pressing through to lift your body, and then slowly lower. You won't get a whole lot of height, it's more just about lengthening through the spine and engaging your triceps. Again, pushing through, and relax and lower. Again, push, and lower. Again, let's push, chest opening. Good. 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Going back to our scapula squeezes, either arms, hands in lap or arms forward. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, clasping your hands together or using one arm. We're going to reach out to the other direction this time and chop it down across your body. Again, looking for that rotation and control. If you're able to, your eyes can follow the pathway of your hands. If that makes you too dizzy or unstable, you can just keep your head straight. Good, let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, give that a little shake out. We're gonna be moving into our cool down now.
Okay, so for our cool down, we're gonna start off with our marching again. Just slowly bring our heart rate. It's gonna be a little bit slower than our warm-up march, or cardio march, I should say. Slow arm pump. If all you can do is the arms just back and forth here. If you want some gentle taps with the feet, like that. A lot of movement through our spine, so we're going to end off with that as well. So we're finishing our marching here. Last 1, 2. We're going to go into chest opener. So if you're able to do a little more with our arms, we're going to try and do that. If not, to follow the same principles as our cat cow. So you can keep your hands just on your thighs here. I'm going to do our chest opener. So you're going to open your arms out. Try and keep as much of your chest open and proud. And then you're slowly going to bring your arms together as we round our spine, tuck our chin in. You can probably notice the same movement pattern as our cat-cow, as Lindsay's doing with just hands on our thighs. Move nice and slow through this. Focus on our breathing here. Control our breaths. One more open. And one more close. Now we're going to go into our hug circles. So if you need a hand, either on the armrest, you can use one hand, both, or you can come with us and you're going to give yourself just a nice big hug. You're going to draw some circles with your shoulders. So going into a little rotation, a bit of side flexion. As we rotate, draw circles with our shoulders. And we'll switch the directions, so going the other way. Last big circle here, and all the way around. And finish off in our neutral position. Now we're going to go into shoulder rolls, just like the beginning. So going up and back, just to release any tension. You get a little bit with the shoulders, so if they're feeling a little tired, this might feel really good. Up to your ears, and then down and back. And one more, and then we'll switch the rotation going forward. Just to get both directions in really good. Two more big circles, 1 and 2. Good. Let our shoulders just relax. And we're going to finish off this with some head circles. Take your time with these. Nice and slow. Whenever you feel comfortable, we'll switch directions. Good. Last big circle here. And coming back to our neutral position. And our last bit, we're going to finish up our class with just some deep breathing. This can be done eyes open or closed. Focus on breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. I like to think smelling the roses, blowing out the candles. So whenever you're ready.
We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long.
class for this month.
Thank you for joining us. Once again, thank you to our friends at Flex for Access for helping sponsor these free classes. If you missed the whole thing or you want to try it again, all of our classes have been posted to our YouTube channel. You can find the link in our Instagram bio. And we will be doing another class next month, and we'll keep you posted with the date and time. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you. Have a good day.